Okay, I think I'm live. I'm live outside the courthouse, but it doesn't seem that anyone gives a shit about Caroline Ellison sentencing because usually, like with some, we had to wait in line for hours. I'm here, and no one's here. So, just hanging out and killing time in the meantime. I don't even know if anyone's watching right now. Wait, how do I look at the chat? Is there a chat? Hi. That was awkward. But okay, let's see. How do I see this? Anyway, so I'm just killing time right now. I'm gonna sit behind this thing, and I wanted to thank FTX Creditor for sponsoring my trip. I'll try to make a video right after this, because I don't think there's much to say right now. Hi Walter, hi Sean. No one is here for Caroline sentencing. I'm just sitting outside on the ground right now. Usually you have to wait in a fat line to get into sentencing, for Sam at least, but no one seems to give a shit about Caroline. So I'm just gonna be here. Okay, hi Bitchizer. Hi Joe Hugs. I shouldn't have come so fucking early. I should have gone and had a nice lunch with someone today. God damn it. Anyway, I was just gonna hop on and say hi. I wanted to thank FTX Creditor for sponsoring my trip. Oh, I look really haggard right now. Anyway, hi, I love you too. It starts at 3, but usually, like with Sam, I would come a couple hours early and there would always already be a line. So no one cares about Caroline. So I'm just gonna sit outside the courthouse alone for quite some time. She asked for no jail time. Let's see. Her sentencing starts at 3. Thank you. And okay, should I do an intro to my YouTube video afterwards? Okay, so I'm outside the SDNY courthouse for Caroline Ellison's sentencing, and no one is here yet because no one seems to care about Caroline Ellison the way they care about SBF. I did recently make a video earlier today about how Sean Diddy Combs, has officially been moved into the same unit as Sam Bankman-Fried. So they are in a unit called 4 North together. 4 North is specifically for high-profile individuals. So not only famous people, but also people who may just be at high risk in the Gen Pop environment. So, for example, cooperators, rats, maybe some ex-police officers, maybe some pedophiles, you know, people who tend to get beat up or extorted in the general population prison environment. So 4 North typically houses around 18 to 20 people, generally seems quite small, and it's unlike what most people envision in a prison environment, where people envision cells with bunk beds stacked on top of one another. 4 North seems to be an open floor plan with beds sort of side by side, lined up beside each other. So Diddy and SBF are amongst the 18 to 20 people currently housed in 4 North for high-profile individuals and rats. And I made a video about this prior, but you know, there are some things for them to do. They have games to play. Sam has been playing ping pong. They also have tablets that are not connected to the internet, but these tablets allow them to play games and watch movies. SBF's favorite game was apparently some nerdy game called Shattered Pixel Dungeon. So fucking nerdy. Let's see. Yeah, so again, I'm outside of the courthouse for Caroline's sentencing, and I've been asking people what they think she's going to get. I've spoken to a lawyer who said it's highly possible that she could get 0 prison time because she was the star witness at SBF's trial, helped put him in prison for 25 years. But, I mean, I was surprised that Judge Kaplan, who is the same judge that will be sentencing Caroline Ellison, did give Ryan Salem 7 years in prison. Ryan Salem, I would say, was a much lesser player in the FTX collapse and scandal and fraud. But we should note that Ryan Salem did not cooperate with the government and did not testify against Sam Bankman-Fried, so he didn't get the extra leniency that he would have if he had testified against Sam. But, so since Caroline was the star witness, it is possible she could get no jail time. But what do you guys think? I think it would be kind of unfair if she got no jail time. Okay, I'm gonna read some comments. Sam better watch his booty. Yeah, I hope so. I will say right now, I hope that Sam does not get sodomized. I'm vaping hard right now because once I go inside, I have to give my vape up. The court security is so nice. I love the security at MDC Brooklyn. They are so kind, and they allowed me to go hide my vape outside. Okay, I'm gonna read some of your comments. You said they can snuggle together, SBF and Diddy. Glad I'm back. Thank you. If anyone would like to donate, my donation links are not in the description of this video because I didn't have time. Maybe I should copy and paste them, but they are in the description box of all of my other videos. So if you'd like to donate, thank you. And again, thank you to FTX Creditor for sponsoring my travel to New York City. So thank you for covering my flights. Let's see. She's gonna get some time. I hope she gets time, otherwise it would feel quite unfair. I'm not Sam's conjugal visit partner. I have not actually even visited Sam. We were in contact via email for a while, but I have not visited Sam. How much longer till the sentence is announced? Well, her sentencing will begin at 3 p.m. Eastern time, but I assume it will take maybe an hour, maybe more, for us to get to the actual final decision by Judge Kaplan, because that's how it went for Sam's sentencing. We had to listen to all of the different sides and all the arguments, and then Kaplan will come to a decision. Way too long a sentence for SBF. I personally think 25 years is quite a long sentence. That is a substantial portion of your life. I'm 30. That's basically my entire life. It would be a travesty if the big three... It would be a travesty if the big three, who were so exceptionally integral to the ongoing deception around SBF, did not get prison time. This is one of the comments. And I agree with that. So I assume you're talking about Caroline Ellison, Gary Wong, and Nishad Singh. And just because they cooperated with the government and ratted on Sam and helped put him in prison, I think it would be wild if they got 0 prison time, seeing as they were obviously so involved, and much more involved, I would say, than Ryan Salem, who got 7 years in prison solely because he did not cooperate against Sam Bankman-Fried. So I would think that would be, to me, the justice system is kind of fucked up in that regard, just because I personally think Caroline Ellison was nearly equally as culpable as Sam Bankman-Fried. Sam Bankman-Fried got 25 years in prison, obviously, and if Caroline were to, if she hadn't cooperated, if she would have gotten maybe 20 or so years, similar to Sam, to me, a lenient sentence for helping cooperate with the government would be maybe like cutting it in half, maybe 10 years, maybe a little under that. But if she, for some reason, gets less than a few years in prison, I would be shocked, and that would seem like an injustice, in my opinion. Reading comments. How's the dating going? Have I ruined that relationship? We're still dating, but I'm psychotic, so I ruin it every single day. Slowly but surely, I ruin it every single day. You agree. You said, someone says, I understand the strategic need to reward people who flip or turn others in, but this is too much. 2 to 5 felony convictions for all. Yeah, and Caroline was facing a max, so she was convicted on 7 separate charges, including wire fraud, for example. And reading this comment. She did plead guilty to all 7 charges. Wayne got off easy. Yeah, vape in hand, because I've got to throw this away soon. She says she doesn't use stop losses. Yeah. What vape is that? This is Pixie? I don't know. My boyfriend actually got this for me. But people have been asking a lot about my relationship, and I'm like, guys, I ruin it every single day. I'm a psychotic girlfriend. Sometimes, like, oh, thank you, Reggie Reg. Do I like Star Wars? Because Yoda won for me. I honestly haven't watched all the Star Wars. I think I watched the newer ones when I was like a kid, and I liked them, but I have not watched the old ones. You feel me when it comes to dating? Yeah, I'm mentally ill. So anyone who comments being like, I'd love to take you on a date, I'm like, you should know that I'm fucking mentally ill. So there are so many people passing me. That guy just passing me while I was like, I'm fucking mentally ill. Okay. Has she been in prison since the trial? No, I don't believe she's been incarcerated. Oh my God, thank you so much. Scooby Snacks, thank you for the super chat. Heart, thank you. If she gets time in prison today, will she go to jail or go back to her house? I think she would go straight to jail, I believe. But I'm not sure because what I'm comparing it to is SBF was taken right back to MDC after his sentencing, but we have to keep in mind that he was already incarcerated at MDC prior to his sentencing, so I'm actually not sure. No, you know what? Ryan Salem. So, no, actually, I don't think she's going to go straight to prison today if she gets jail time because Ryan Salem was sentenced to 7 years in prison and he has been at home chilling, tweeting up a storm. I've covered some of his tweets on this channel. So I don't actually think she'd go straight to prison. She might have some time in between. Was Ryan part of the polycule? There wasn't really a polycule, guys. I know that it sounds funny, but so the way Sam explained it to me was that there was no polycule, but like a couple of the people who lived in that Bahamas penthouse, sorry, it's loud. A couple of them were previously polyamorous in their relationships, but he said that during their time at FTX, everyone was coupled up, like SBF and Caroline were coupled up. Nishad Singh had a girlfriend that lived in that same penthouse. So he said that like because of the fact that some of them were polyamorous in their prior relationships, the rumor got out that they were allegedly, oh my God, someone sent me $100. That is so nice. Thank you so much, Saip Saip. That is so nice, Saip Saip. You're a legend. Saip Saip always comes through with helping me out when I'm making videos, doing live streams, and this will help me pay for my Uber back to the apartment I'm staying at. So thank you so much, Saip Saip. But anyway, what I was saying was that a rumor kind of broke out because some of them were polyamorous prior in their relationships. Sam even said that in some of his previous relationships, he was polyamorous. I also asked, I'll get into that later, but so that rumor, there wasn't actually a polycule, but like some of them were polyamorous prior. Oh my God, Caroline's walking. Are you seeing? Am I getting it? Are you seeing? Oh, sorry. Camera guys are. Okay. This girl named Caroline Ellison, who was the CEO of this company called Alameda Research. I don't know if you've heard of it. Okay, I don't know if, did you guys see any of that? Did you see any of this? Oh, there she is. Are you seeing her? Can you see her? I should take a, hold on. Are you still here? Did you guys see any of that? Did you guys see Caroline, or am I crazy? No, I did. Are you still here? Did you guys see any of that? Did you guys see Caroline, or am I crazy? No, I didn't accidentally turn it off. I switched to my other camera, which turned off the live stream. So, yeah. Okay. Did you guys see Caroline at all? Yeah, way to go, Saip Saip. What time is sentencing? You guys all missed it? Fuck. Okay. Well. Anyway, any other questions? Hi, BetaBot. Hi, everyone. Okay, I might end this just so I can look and see, because I tried to take some footage on my normal camera, not on the live stream, because the problem with the live stream, I could have zoomed in. I didn't know I could zoom in on a live stream. That's why I X'd out of this. Okay, so I'm gonna check my other footage and see if I got anything of Caroline. I will come back on live stream in a second. Can I summarize what's happening? What's happening in a quick summary is that I'm currently outside of the SDNY courthouse because Caroline Ellison will be sentenced today at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm waiting outside for the doors to open into the courtroom, and we'll see what she gets sentenced to. I don't know if you've been following along, but she has asked for 0 time in prison. She's asked for a sentence of time served as well as 3 years of supervised release. So again, no prison time. But the government has not recommended any specific sentence, which is shocking because the government recommended a sentence of like 50 to 60 years for Sam Bankman-Fried. The government is like, we don't mind. We're not going to argue. And we'll see what Judge Kaplan gives her. For some context, Ryan Salem, who was a lesser actor in the FTX fraud, was sentenced to 7 years in prison, but we have to keep in mind that he did not testify against Sam Bankman-Fried, so he's not going to get the leniency of having helped put Sam in jail. So Caroline might, according to a lawyer and a couple of lawyers I've spoken to, she might get away with no prison time because she was the star witness at Sam's trial, which to me would be an injustice because, in my opinion, I think she was nearly equally as culpable as Sam Bankman-Fried. So I'll try to come back on the live stream in a second. but I'm gonna check my footage and see if I got anything of Caroline Ellison. I'll be right back.